I'm Elaine Sims. I'm on the campus of St. Catharine's College. We have been in this room before. For the people that are familiar with St. Catharine's, this is the old library. It's in the main building, the beautiful building that you see as you come by St. Catharine's, which actually used to be just the mother house. I am with Betty Brookfield, the art teacher here at St. Catharine's, who has been here now,
18 years.
I was going to say 16. I'm getting closer. Today we're going to talk about a very interesting partnership that you have been able to develop and create with the Washington County School System.
Yes, and welcome, Elaine. It's
Thank
always
you.
a pleasure to have you here in the art department.
When we talk about the fine arts, let's first give that a definition for the people out there, please.
Well, the fine arts department includes music, theater, and studio arts. We have not developed the theater portion of it.
And when you say studio arts, for our audience, I think they need to understand it's hands-on, producing a painting of clay.
They produce a body of work, and they get to experiment in everything from 2 to 3-dimensional work, from drawing to painting to clay and sculpture.
This partnership that started in August was initiated with the schools. I used to do arts in the schools, and then as money became short, it seems to have been something, well, I wasn't as involved in. I know that they still have programs, visual arts, performance, but they have a wonderful art department in high school. But tell us about what you're doing, because this is mainly in the grade school?
Well, we're starting in the middle school, and I believe they start with the 8th grade, and then they'll be the 7th and 6th grades. So they've spent all during Christmas break writing the programs according to the mandated program guides given to us by the state to be sure that all students are exposed to and have the opportunities in art, all the way from drawing, design, painting, art history, and writing about art.
How did this happen?
We were invited.
Oh,
which was just
wonderful,
great for us, and great opportunity. I'm always happy to work. We try very hard to work with the city through the college, and so this gives my young students opportunities to see how they feel about having a professional career in either teaching or developing this type of program. We have one graduating senior, well, actually 2 graduating seniors this time, and then we have some freshmen, so it's something that we can grow with, and they'll be working in the schools. It'll be working on down through the elementary school eventually, and then we have the after-school program, and we're also excited about maybe working with special needs children.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I guess you've been working on this since August. The students are actually preparing, like, what do you call when teachers do that? They prepare a...
they have their
lesson plans.
They have 22, I think, created already, and then even though they'll have 10 classes, we want to over-prepare and make sure that they are not just doing crafts with the children,
sure,
but doing things that they will actually be tested over at the end of the school year.
Well, I think it's very exciting, especially for someone that's lived in Washington County since 1970, and my husband all of his life, for the college to be able to reach out to the community, because the greatest asset you can have in any community is a college.
Thank you.
And this is this definitely makes us, I say us, St. Catharine's, more visible in the schools. It's just unfortunate that we have to be 2 miles from downtown. It'd be great if we were right downtown. Springfield would be 3 times bigger.
One other thing I wanted to mention, Elaine, is that these students are also working on a program through our Art and Society class. Miss Tedder is teaching that one, and it is a FAR class, which is required for all art majors. But they are working with the City of Springfield to document the arts presence in downtown Springfield so that we can apply for Arts and Cultural District designation. So that's another mature obligation that they're reaching out, and we are also partnering with the city on.
I think Bardstown has that.
There's only 5 in the state.
Okay, Lebanon does not.
No,
as of yet.
Bardstown, Berea, Paducah. I'm not sure.
That would be a great distinction for Springfield.
Yes, it would be. It really
and we have
would
so many hidden treasures here.
Yes,
so
we
many
do.
hidden treasures. We're going to be able to talk to some of these students in groups to talk about what they're doing, these interns,
Yes.
these young people.
I can't wait for you to meet them.
So, is there anything else that you want to mention about the program that I'm not hitting on?
I think we've kind of touched on everything. The students will come forward now and tell you about what they've been doing and how they're preparing and what they feel this is going to be for them. It's going to be great for their resume, for their portfolio, and hopefully for future employment.
Well, I had no idea what I was walking into when I came here this morning, but this is really exciting for me because I'm a huge,
You're an arts person.
I am a
Yes,
huge
yes.
proponent of the arts. Yes.
Thank you.
Supporter of the arts. I mean, I think it's an art proponent, but it's so important. If you lose your arts, you lose definitely a part of your life.
Well,
and that's worldwide.
That is
worldwide.
so true, and we attended a conference in Pikeville, Kentucky, on just this thing, and it's talking about tourism and economic growth, and they told us over and over again, any program that you have for economic growth in your community that does not include the arts is not going to work. It
I agree
has to
totally.
have that component. So
I agree totally.
Finally, we're getting that recognition.
And what a great home for this to come from, because this school has always been so involved with the arts, and so the arts have always been such a
Sisters
part
have
of this. Walk through that mother house, and my goodness, it's very evident. Very
right.
evident.
You're right.
Okay, thank you.
you.
And we'll talk to some of these young people now.
Thank you.
Thank you. I am now here with 2 of the students, our first selection to discuss this new project for Washington County Schools, St. Catherine's College, and the City of Springfield. I have Jacob Sloan, who is a native of Louisville. You've been out here as a student too?
This is my second semester.
Second
yes,
semester,
but
okay.
I'm also a freshman.
I've seen some of your work. It's amazing.
Thank you so much.
And you are a fine arts?
I'm a fine arts major.
Major?
Yes.
Okay. And did you come here because you heard about how famous and good Betty was?
Oh, of course,
right.
of course.
Well, she has definitely established herself in this community. I have to say that, and as part of this college in the Central Kentucky area and beyond. Had an exhibit at the airport. I know. Chris Hamilton, a native of Lebanon. Most of the people that are watching this will know who his dad is, and my grandmother. I know them. Chris is also a fine arts
major, yes.
And you are when do you graduate?
I graduated in May.
Okay. I know that since you're in the fine arts, you were a part of this department. Did you grab this and want to do it, or did Betty seek you out? Is this something, I guess, that developed?
Well, she told me about it, so I didn't know until she actually spoke to me. But I mean, as soon as she, asked me if I was interested in it, I said absolutely, sign me up, because I think it's an awesome opportunity. So, yeah.
For the people that love the arts, I think it's definitely something that you want to share with other people. I do.
Yes.
It's not, you don't keep the arts to yourself. You're not like the thieves that take them and they never find them. Jacob, did Betty approach you about this, or?
I actually met Betty when I was on a tour here for soccer, because I actually came here on a soccer scholarship. But more than that, I actually wanted to, approach art and do it in college, because I'd been doing it my whole life, because I majored in high school in art. So she kind of took me under her wing and, just showed me around the art department, and we're lucky to have the bigger art department now.
It's wonderful. This space is
great.
Wonderful. It's
so,
wonderful. Yeah. When this became available to St. Catherine's and Betty made you all aware of it, did you all develop the program? Was it collaboration with the schools, of course, I guess? The program itself is going to consist of, you all will be going to another space to have your okay, why don't you talk about that, Chris, and then we'll turn it over to Jacob.
Well, it's going to be held after school at the Sutton House, and we're going to try to take the we would like at least 10 students to sign up for it. So right now I think we have maybe 4 that are signed up for it.
Great.
But if we can get some more, that'd be great. And basically, we've kind of developed several different projects. We'll meet 10 different times once it starts. So it'll be each Monday, and what we're kind of wanting to do with this program is take the knowledge that they're getting in the school, in the classroom, and kind of give them an opportunity to get more of an experience of the creative side of art, because we're trying to take students who show a real interest and desire to really grow as artists, and we hope to kind of give them an opportunity to try several different mediums and styles and just kind of really get kind of to push them to see their fullest potential is what we're hoping to kind of do with this program. So,
well, you know, now that you now when I read so much about young people going to college, they do look at their test scores, absolutely, but they also look at how well-rounded they are and what they've been involved in. And the arts is definitely something that is a part of the world since Adam and Eve. Yeah. You know, it just it's always been here, and you know, even for the students that don't have a special interest in arts, I think for the ones that these parents are looking at the show thinking, you know, I really hope that they do go to college, and that's not always a given, but it would be an opportunity for them to introduce something even into their life that they're not aware, you know, that they are not educated in, or really not think they're not interested in. But even if you can't do it yourself, you definitely can learn about the arts.
Absolutely.
Can learn. Jacob, how do you, okay, the Sutton House, number one, I think we need to explain that, is the house that as you go up behind our post office to the cemetery, it's on the right-hand side as you go into the cemetery. The Sutton House was always the home for the Sutton family, and they were the caretakers of the cemetery. And then when Mrs. Sutton died, the city bought it, and now it's a wonderful little facility, a beautiful setting for this. So that's where it'll be. So it's easy access from downtown. I mean, you can be downtown and just walk up the hill. So tell me how you all plan to do this, Jacob. What's your plan of action?
I mean, our plan of action is, of course, to teach art to people that are interested in it. But it varies from any age. It's not just 6th, 7th, or 8th. It's, you know, high school, middle school, anybody that wants to be involved in this. And basically, it's. Do
they have to be in school? I mean, how you know, some people think they have first graders that are gifted. Would you take a first grader?
Of course.
Okay. All the way up to they need to be in school though.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What about homeschool? Have you thought about that? We haven't. That's maybe
I'm
something.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure they can
okay.
join in and have a great time.
So it's going to be on Mondays at.
Yes.
It'll be right after school, so about 3:30 I think is when they'll meet down there, and I think it lasts for about an hour.
Okay. And when you start it will be every Monday for 10 weeks?
The next 10 weeks.
Yes.
10 weeks. Is there a fee for this?
It's $10 per student, or I'm sorry, per meet. So each student. We would like to get it if they could, you know, kind of get like a package deal and pay maybe for 10 meets, but that's the price that we're putting on it.
Well, you know, it would be great if people would sign up for all 10, because I'm sure there's going to be a progression, and each class will discuss a different, you know, what am I trying to think of? A different discipline in the art. So it's not just hands-on. It is a lesson.
Yes.
It is a lesson. Okay. It'll be very challenging. You get all age groups, it's going to be really challenging. I'm sure that the students that do sign up for this that are interested in the arts will definitely be a learning tool for the other students. I mean, this will be a great partnership for the students that sign up and come into it, and as well as with you all. But you know, be able to take a small child and put them under your wing and start, you know, there's just amazing things that this can come. This is very exciting.
It is
very exciting. I would like for you all to come back when we've done, or maybe we can bring some students in, some of the students in, and do a show and talk about what they learned.
Absolutely.
Hopefully it won't be on a snow day. So when does this start?
It actually starts this coming Monday.
Okay. Okay.
And I think it lasts till April the 14th.
So it's never too late to register. You can call. Ideally, it would be great if people could go to every class. But who do they contact for this? We haven't talked about that. Who did the board? The Board of Education. So you're going to call the school, they're going to call the Board of Education and tell them you're interested in the art class that's in the partnership with the City of Springfield and St. Catherine's and the schools. Okay. And it's never too late. So if this comes out next week, you know, people can still do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, congratulations on this to both of you.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
for being here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I now have 3 young ladies with me that are students here at St. Catherine's. They're all in the Fine Arts Department. They're majoring in the arts. I have with me first is Laura Turner, a Washington County native.
Yes, I am.
Have been here now for how long?
I've been at St. Catherine's 2 years.
2 years.
I'm a sophomore.
Okay.
Yes.
Jennifer Chesser is a familiar face to many of you. She also is a native of Washington County. And you have, this is
This is my last year here.
oh, it's your last year.
I graduate in May.
We'll miss you, but I bet we'll see you again. And then on the end, I have Kelly Hayes, a native of Lebanon, Marion County. And Kelly has been an art major for
Just this semester.
She came to St. Catherine's and fell in love with the arts. I think many people have in the past.
De-stressing.
And now she's an art major.
We love her. We love her being here for us.
Wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful. You are going to present the arts to the schools, but in a different way. Tell me what you're going to do. Let's see, who wants to speak first? Laura?
Sure. What was the question? Sorry.
What is your all's program as far as bringing, how you're involved with this project?
Yes. Well, they actually called us first. And we are going to be teaching the middle school from 6th to 8th grade. Jennifer and I are. And we're going to be teaching from architecture to, you know, what else are we going to do?
Design.
Yeah, design,
colors,
like just all the elements, and we're going to let them like write pieces, and I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun.
This is actually classroom work.
Yes.
So you are going, what teachers do you know yet who you're going to be working with?
Nicole Wilson.
Okay. So do you know once a week, twice a week?
It's going to be on Mondays. We're going to be teaching 2 classes.
Oh, okay.
Back to back.
This is exciting. Have you taught before?
I have. I've had a little bit of experience. There was a community class over here, and I taught it for about 8 weeks, and it was just with some people from the community, and we did an acrylics class, so it was a lot of fun.
Okay. Are these exhibits behind us something that you all are working with?
Yes, we
Right.
made the posters to bring with us to class, so that way we can show the kids, you know, all the elements of art and the colors and the design and all that stuff.
What grade are these children, these kids, these students? I'm sorry.
They're going to be 6th, 7th, and 8th.
6th, 7th, and 8th. Okay. We may have already said that. Are you nervous about it? It's going to be interesting, isn't it?
A little bit, but yeah.
Do you get to do it as a part? You get to do it together, which is great.
Yes.
Which is great.
And I think
more
that,
presence.
yeah, and then later on, when we're more comfortable with being on our own, that's when we'll kind of like alternate. But I think the first couple of weeks, we're going to just kind of stick together as a team.
Yeah.
She's great to work with. It's awesome.
So how long is this class going to? How long is this going to last? All semester, or?
It's going to be until I think it's going to be up to a month, right? At least a month.
At least a month.
Yeah.
So I bet if it goes well, they'll take you back.
Well, we were hoping. We're hoping we can
Yeah.
continue doing this, not just for
That's
us,
wonderful.
but for the people that are coming into St. Catherine's. They want to get involved, and it's just it's really cool.
Will the students have hands-on experience also? I mean, you're going to be teaching,
Yes.
but that you will do.
They'll get to do activities.
They'll do
and
activities. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So give us some ideas of what you're thinking about right now. Can you do that?
Well, yeah, like what we're going to be teaching them and stuff. Okay, yeah, we actually already have our lesson plans already organized and ready to go. We did this during Christmas break, it was said earlier. So we're going to start with just design. You know, we're going to, like our first project, for example, is going to be a butterfly, and they're going to write pieces about it too right after. So, I mean, it's going to be a lot of hands-on, but it's also, I mean, they're going to get a lot to be very informative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you say middle school, do you know exactly what classes you're going to teach? you're not doing all these students at the same time.
Well, see, I think how it works. So we start at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, and we're gonna have. They have like sections because I guess the middle school's so big. So we're gonna have a part of the 6th grade, and then at 11 we're gonna have the other half.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna do the same class on that Monday. I mean, it's still pretty new, so we're still trying to get the hang of that.
Okay.
So.
Well, again, as I said to the young men, we have to have you back, and maybe we could possibly even do something at the school. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. Okay, Miss Kelly Hayes. So, how are you involved in this? What's going to happen with you?
We're working with Miss Betty on trying to get something for the special needs kids, working with them in art, kind of like art therapy. So I'm excited because I have a handicap myself that I've had to deal with my whole life. So it's kind of a fit, a fine fit for me.
Are we talking about grade school students also?
Yes.
Middle school students? So that's just in the planning stages right
Yes,
now?
yes.
It's just trying to it would be very rewarding.
Yes, it will be.
So much
Very
fun.
blessing, yes.
Do you know, would your plan be to go in an hour on a certain day each week and possibly?
Probably, yes.
Okay. Well, this is a great adventure, and thank you to the City of Springfield and for Washington County Schools. I think the arts across the world sometimes aren't given the attention they deserve because they're so much a part of our #1 culture. This is who we are, and they're so reflective of your region. The arts are so reflective of your region. So Kentucky is so rich. Washington County is so rich in the arts. This place. Is there anything else that any of you would like to mention about the program? Have I missed anything?
No. I mean, I would like to add that I feel like we all feel we're just really grateful to be a part of such a program. I mean, and you know, like Louisville and Berea, they have these big art programs, and it feels great to be in like a small community where we can extend it, you know. It's just awesome. I love to be a part of it. I love working with these great people, so it's awesome.
Well,
yes.
And I'm looking forward to the experience because I kind of want to go into teaching, so it's something that will help me out.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this will continue as the years go on. It would be great to have this exposure for the students to have that. And what a great partnership. What a great partnership. Well, they're lucky to have you. They're lucky to have you. We're lucky to have Betty Brookfield. I mean, it's all, it's a young college, a small college is always evolving. And this is a whole new perspective of when we came back to Springfield, there were great productions in the theater up here that's now, I guess, part of the dorms, or it's a residence. And there were local productions of the adults here that were just amazing. Hello, Dolly, I remember that so well. That was 45 years ago. So, but congratulations to you all. And it's very, as I said earlier, it's very exciting to share this partnership with the community of Springfield and Washington County with St. Catherine's. Hats off to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.